Thank you, Madam Mayor. So I think Madam Mayor has covered off really on most of the volunteering that's done by our councillors, and I think it's really great that we work with such a group who are so community minded. The thing about it is that we are always out advocating for our community. I recently attended a meeting where there was some talk, and one of the things that was said to me, that someone had noticed our councillors interacting with one another, and they said it was just so great to see that it was obvious that there was a lot of respect amongst us, but also a lot of laughing and joking. So they thought that that was always a good sign that a council were working together and liked and respected one another. Not to let people think that in here there is no debate, because there is lots of debate at different times, especially at some of our workshops with different opinions. But I think what the good thing about it is we do respect one another's opinions, and at the end of the day, the majority rules, and we do support one another on that. Just a little bit, but I suppose, about Nanango, and someone better give me that when the time's up. It's really great to see that we have organised the parking for the takeaway place at Shorty's in Nanango. It's long been an issue that people were parking in front of a business, and it was really impacting on his business. So now there is 30-minute parking in front of Shorty's. You will soon see some of that parking restrictions in town to allow people to duck in, pick up what they want and go, and hopefully we can encourage more business people and people that are going to be there for longer to use the council car parks. I was really proud of my community, because the Mayor's breakfast that was raising funds for our Relay for Life team, and anyone who hasn't got into a Relay for Life team, please join up, it's a great cause. But our breakfast in Nanango raised over $4,000, which I might add is, I've heard on the grapevine, nearly double what they made in Kingaroy last year. So, not that anyone should think that I'm parochial or for Nanango. But also the community meetings. I know that in Kingaroy they were just under what we had in Nanango, but I also had to remind them that there were 2 divisions in Kingaroy's community meeting and only 1 division in Nanango. So Nanango community really supported the community meeting, which was great. And I think going around all those community meetings, there was some great feedback. It was obvious that the community were appreciative of what we're doing, and there was just the odd meeting that we had, maybe somebody that wanted to labour on the fact that they had issues, but a lot of them, it was great to see our council staff saying, well, I'm sorry, that's not a council issue. Oh no, that's not a council issue. I'm sorry, that's not a council issue. So it was really great to see that, and see that councillors are taking issues back to staff and having things rectified. And I really appreciate the feedback that comes from my community, because it enables us to get things done. Again, I just want to close on the fact that on the volunteers, I'd really like to thank council volunteers as well, because I know that Ringsfield House, we had a fabulous Mother's Day high tea, and that was really it was a brainstorm of Rebecca Baton from council, and her sister and her nephew worked extremely hard in the kitchen to put that on, and it was a great fundraising effort for Ringsfield House, which is really one of our whole regions. It's the pride of the whole region, and it's just fabulous to see it being used. And I really appreciate the support from council staff who volunteer their time there. Thank you.